Good morning everyone, my name is Michelle, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another video. It's Saturday morning, the 2nd of March. A little bit of a frosty one this morning. So we are going to stay with the Summer Wells case today. 2 Summer Wells videos in 1 week. Why? Because Fred Hill's been talking on Ziggy's channel. Now last night there was a very interesting live stream over on Ziggy's. Andy Bernard and Fred Hill, cousins. Was fur flying? Is there a cousins war there in Beech Creek? Well, actually, it was all very civilised. But still, it gives me another opportunity to play the Battle of the Beech Creekers theme tune.
Fred done put the word out to him, you say my name again and he'll kill him.
So it was good of Ziggy to get them both on panel because there is a mega conflict in the stories that both of them tell. And Fred has maintained for a long time that he saw Andy coming into the holler and then leaving the holler on the afternoon of June 15th, 2021, the day that Summer Wells disappeared. Andy has disputed that. For a long time, we didn't hear from Andy at all. But then he came out, he's even got his own channel now. Doesn't post very much, but he appears in chats from time to time. He maintains that he was at work all day. He's always maintained it. He says his boss has him on camera. Let's quickly recap on what Fred said happened, and then we'll listen to what Andy said yesterday. And I've even done an interesting little animation to help you out with this. These vehicles are not exactly what each were driving. These were just images I scoured from the internet. So the blue cartoon bubble-like vehicle down at 167 is Fred Hill, loading a car ready to take it to the scrapyard. Now, as I said the other day in my video, there's a conflict on whether they actually went to the scrapyard. Fred now states that they missed the scrappy and they actually only left maybe at 4:30. Laura, a few months ago, when she spoke to Ziggy, she said they did go to the scrapyard. She even described the car that they went to scrap. So there's a conflict there. Closes at 5, but they have to be there for 4, or else they don't accept a vehicle for the crusher. It's half-hour drive away. If Laura's right, then they would have had to set off at 3:30 at the very latest. If Fred remembers correctly, they didn't make it to the scrapyard. They were too late. They realised this and they didn't set off until about 4:30. Andy is in the yellow car and the blue truck is the truck that follows him in, and they don't know what they're doing down there. There's another vehicle as well with Mississippi tags which comes in first. So this is what Fred says happened.
No, the car had Mississippi tags that had the girl in it.
Oh, the girl had Mississippi tags.
Yeah.
See, guys, see, I get shit. I'm sorry.
But Lyle said that the car was going to the Redmond, said she had checked out or something.
Yeah.
And then about 15 minutes after that, Andy comes in. Andy went on to the dead end and come back out, and the truck was following him at the time.
Truck was following Andy out of the hauler, and that was about 3:47 because that's when he's on camera.
Yeah.
And
But when they come back out, when they come in, it's about 3:47.
oh, when they came in, it's 3:47.
And then it was about, I don't know, I was trying to think what the timestamps was on it. It's been so long.
Yeah. But he was
350 something.
So it wasn't 350 something. So he could have been there. He was maybe maximum back there like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All with me so far. Andy swears down, he said multiple times, as many times as he's been asked the question, exactly the same story, that he was not there in the holler on the afternoon of June 15th.
Dude, I don't even remember coming in the holler and you having to move your trailer or your truck. I do not remember meeting you with a trailer or a truck. I don't remember that. But I was not in Ben Hill Road on the 15th, Fred. I swear to God, dude, I was at work. Do you not think if the law had anything else asked me that they would have done come and asked me? Or if I was on the road, even lying, that they would have come and said, well, sir, I've not talked to them since I left that property. Nobody's came at me to question me, nothing. And I've not been hiding. Every year since I've left, I've had to go to court at least one time a year.
He even said that he thinks he got home about 6:38. Very specific. In a live stream a few months ago, I estimated that him and Don would both have got in around 6:45. So that's about right. Jodisue has always maintained that Andy was at work and that the last text that they exchanged when Andy was just leaving work in Kingsport, about 25 minutes away, was 6:09, which makes sense that he would get in 6:45. Fred says that Andy was on camera at Zoomer's, which is a convenience store or a gas station or something, at 5:30. Maybe he was at Zoomer's a little bit later. I think he's right in saying that, look, the cops would have hounded him if he was shown to be lying. If he said he was at work and there's no evidence he was at work, he wasn't on camera, they went in to his workplace and actually looked at the CCTV. Even if he's not on camera at Ben Hill Road, even if that's all a made-up story from Fred, but even if there's no camera on Ben Hill Road like Fred said, there's still evidence that Andy was at work. But that's only according to Andy. But I've no reason to disbelieve Andy. We know he was there on the 14th. We've not only got Jodisue's word for that, we've also got Jackie Dobbs' word for that. When he spoke to Don B a few months ago, we've got Jackie Dobbs' word for it, that Andy was there. They had a confrontation on the 14th. So I've said that this can be cleared up easily by Fred just innocently, an understandable misunderstanding, that Fred's got the day wrong. He swears down and he's insistent it was the 15th, but you could be wrong by a day. You've just got the timeline confused. Anyhow, nothing was really resolved. They both believe what they believe. We have only got Andy's word that he was at work all day on the 15th. But I have nothing to say that that's a lie. Fred, on the other hand, has made numerous statements that contradict about all sorts of things. He said Rose Bly was a prostitute who lived at Ben Hill Road. Now, maybe he believed it was Rose Bly. Maybe it was someone else. So he does make, perhaps, understandable, misunderstood mistakes. Also, he says things that are clearly not true. Is he lying about this, though? No, I don't think he is. I think he really believes Andy was there on the 15th. But actually, Andy was there on the 14th, and that would clear everything up. But Andy stayed on panel. I've not actually got all the way through to the end yet, because I fell asleep. It was the middle of the night, my time. But Ziggy wanted to end the live, and Andy wanted to stay on to answer questions. You honestly can't fault him for wanting to clear as much up as he can. He even debunked Jodisue when Ziggy asked him about the pills that he was allegedly selling to 110 so that they could sedate the girls. Remember that story? Yeah. Well, he's debunked that as well.
I had nothing to do with the little girl getting gone. I had everything to do with selling them a little bit of weed. But other than that, that's my guilt. Weed. Weed to the neighbors is my guilt.
But no pills or sedatives? Did you guys sell
No,
pills?
I never sold no pills to them.
So Fred Hill and Jodisue debunked all in one live stream. So I'm going to go and watch to the end now. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next video.